Computer. Okay. Hello, my name is Andrea, and tonight this call is all about what is coaching. What is coaching about? So if you are on here, it's probably because somebody thinks that you would be an awesome coach and they wanted you to just check it out and see what you think. And so if you hear anybody in the background, that's my oldest daughter. She just got back from basketball and she's getting ready for bed, but she needs a snack. So, okay, I am going to screen share because I have a presentation for you guys. And I know your time is valuable, so we will get through this as quickly as possible. Okay, so as I'm going through this, if you guys have any questions at all, make sure that you just put them in the comments or just say, hey, I got a question, and I will stop and answer your question. This will be about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. I will talk fast. Okay, so a bit about me first, just so you guys know who I am before I tell you all about our team and coaching. Okay, so my name's Andrea. Like I said, I am a single mom to 3 daughters. Olivia is my oldest, Nina is my middle, and Bria there with that little crazy face is my youngest. I am a former full-time social worker. So I used to work for the Salvation Army, and I was salaried, so I worked like 50 plus hours a week. And I kind of got into coaching. I used to take turbo kick at the gym. And I had some friends that became coaches, and, you know, and this was probably like 7 years ago. And they'd always ask me, Andrea, have you ever considered coaching, or you should think about coaching? And I was just so busy. Like, not only was I salary and working 50 plus hours a week, I was the Girl Scout leader. I was coaching soccer. I mean, literally my plate was crazy full, as most of our plates are. I don't know anybody on our team who would tell you, yeah, like I have tons of free time. I think most women, most people, most moms, wives, like everybody is insanely busy. So when somebody, you know, said you should think about coaching, I was like, I don't, you know, no way, I don't have time. But what happened was I started watching them on Facebook, these girls that were coaches, and they were posting things that they looked happy, and they were doing things that I wanted to do. And, you know, they were just paying down debt, and it looked like they were having so much fun. And so it took me about 6 months of watching before I finally said, okay, I don't know what this is about. I have no clue, but I'm going in and I'm going to do this. And so I became a coach, and I started building my business part-time in the evening. So once I put my kids to bed, instead of watching TV, I got on my computer and I started working my business. And that's kind of how it evolved. And I would do it on my lunch break and things like that. And so it took me about 5 years. But I remember, I remember this thing. I don't know. Hold on one second. I'm going to stop share real quick. Can you guys see my face? April, can you see me, or just the screen?
No, I see you. You're on the right-hand side. So.
Oh, okay, because I don't see myself. That's crazy. Okay, so here was my thing. I decided to become a coach, and, you know, I was still super busy, but I was doing it on the side and in the evenings, but I really wasn't doing too much with the business. Just kind of, it was there. And I had this like turning point about a year into being a coach. I was driving to, it was Christmas time, and my girls had a Christmas concert at school, and I was not able to go to the Christmas concert. I wasn't able to get them ready. I wasn't able to do their hair, get them ready in their dresses, because I had to work. At the Salvation Army, we have those like red kettles, and so it was my night to like count the money and supervise counting money of the red kettles, which meant I was going to probably miss my daughter's Christmas concert. And they were devastated. They were crying. I was so mad. Like, I was just so angry I had to miss this. And I remember getting off of work, and I was driving really, really fast to the church. And I walked in, and I realized it was the last song of the concert, and I had missed my daughter's classes singing. And I just felt this pit in my stomach. And it was that night driving home where I decided I'm going to build this business. I don't know anything about network marketing or coaching per se. Like I've never done anything like this before, but I wanted my time. And I decided at that point, I need to start taking this business more seriously. And that's when I really started to work on my business every extra minute I had in the day. And by the time that I turned 30 years old, I was able to resign from my full-time job and become a coach and a full-time coach. And I just remember, I'm muting everybody real quick just so everybody's good. I just remember that feeling of just having freedom of time. And for me, that was so, so huge. So from there, I founded our team, which is called Team Push to Purpose. And so the name of our team, Push to Purpose, came from the fact that I just believe that every struggle in your life, God will use to kind of push you forward. So I don't know where you are in your life right now. I don't know what you're facing. I don't know what has brought you to this point. But I do know this. Everybody goes through struggles and hard times in our lives. And, when you're able to kind of give it to God and allow him to work, he can push you into your purpose. I recently went through a divorce. Not recently. It was finalized in December of last year. And that was a super hard time in my life. My daughters were devastated. I was devastated. I was with my husband since I was 17 years old. It was literally one of the hardest things that I've went through. But because of coaching and because of this business, I was able to take all of that pain and all of that struggle, and it really pushed me into my purpose of helping more women. So my motto is, or my affirmation is, I am changing. And that's why you see that there, because I always tell myself, okay, you've been through a lot. Like you're coming out of it, and you're changing. So give yourself some grace, but it's time to move forward and get going. And so that's kind of, how our team came to be. And that's the reason for our team name, Push to Purpose. Here are some girls on our team. Some of these girls you might know. Everybody on our team is on a fitness journey. So, just working hard. Most of us are moms or just busy women that, maybe life has gotten you to a place where you're not comfortable in your own skin, or maybe you've worked really hard to become comfortable in your own skin. But part of the job as a coach is to be on that journey and be willing to share it so you can encourage and inspire other women to start their journey as well. So this is Katie right here. This is my sister. She just had a baby. And so she is working hard to get back into her jeans. This is April and Autumn. This picture was taken at our Coach Summit this year, which was in New Orleans, and that was a big group workout, super fun. This is Tasha. She has lost 117 pounds, and she's on our team, and she won $500 for her weight loss. This picture right here, we have team retreats, and this is in Hocking Hills, Ohio, where we just get together, and I just think that as women, we're super busy. We always are doing things for other people, whether you're a wife, whether you're a mom, whether you're working full time, stay at home mom, whatever you are. I feel like we as women, we always tend to kind of put ourselves last and take care of everybody around us. And one of the things that I know that I love about coaching, and so does every single girl in these pictures, is that it's kind of like finding yourself again, something that's yours, not as a mom or a wife or, a caregiver, but it's yours. And it feels good to have that. And so this is just some of the girls on our team. Pretty awesome. Okay, so I want to talk about who should be a coach and what you don't have to be. Anybody can be a coach. We are not sales professionals. We're not fitness experts or nutritionists or, at our end point, walking around crazy confident. Everybody is just kind of on the journey, and we are military spouses. We are stay-at-home moms. We are social workers, nurses, teachers, single moms, married. There's guys on our team, husbands, and, we come from all different backgrounds, all different walks of life, all different ages. But the things that we have in common is this. We like to encourage other people. I think that's kind of a core thing. You have to be encouraging. You have to want to help others. A lot of us are looking for a way to earn extra income. I know one of the things that made me decide to kind of look into coaching was I seen that somebody had paid off their car. And I was just, one night I was just scrolling through Facebook and, just tired, not doing anything, but just stupidly scrolling through Facebook. And I seen a girl that I knew from the gym that had asked me if I ever thought about coaching. She had shared and posted a picture that she had just paid off her new car. And I was like, wow, how amazing would that be? Like the amount of stress that would go away if I didn't have a car payment. And so for me coming into this and wanting to earn extra income from home on my time, that's huge. That's huge. I wanted to build a business that I could do from home, that I could create my hours, but that would be a weekly source of income that would allow me to pay my bills, create some type of savings for myself and not have to stress living paycheck to paycheck. And seeing my friend pay off her car within like a year of getting it was like, okay, I'm doing this. So wanting to earn extra income, willing to commit to your fitness journey and sharing your journey, that's huge. That is huge. It doesn't matter where you started. Like you saw on the screen before, Tasha lost 117 pounds. In her journey, she shared from the start to the finish. And all along the way, it was never about her end picture. It was always about every single day, her choosing to just show up on her journey. And that inspired and encouraged so many women just like her. And so it's really important that you're willing to just kind of commit to that yourself and sharing it. Loving the products. There's some people who, maybe you're a coach where you drink or a challenger and you drink Shakeology and you love Beachbody products and you want the discount. You just want the discount. There's people on our team that are like that. They don't really want to do anything with the business, but they want the discount on Shakeology. So, and we call those people discount coaches. And then looking to have something that's your own. I kind of touched on that. I just think that this, I don't remember the last time I had goals of my own that weren't kid related, family related, this is mine. So when we go to our team retreats or coach summits and things like that, it's a chance to be around other girls and not worry about being a mom or being an ex-wife or going through this or doing that. No, it's just me. And that's a really awesome thing to have. And I know that everyone on our team agrees. Okay, so real quickly, I want to talk about the income opportunity with this business because I think that it's important and it's a big deal. So first of all, I don't normally share my income. And the only reason that I do this is because this inspired me. There was a point when I was first starting out and I was like, what is this? Like, is this like, how do you make money? Is this real? And my coach shared with me her income slide and she like compared her income and I seen that she had made $1,000 in 1 week. And I was like, whoa, because I was making like $1,200 every 2 weeks as a social worker. And so when I seen that she had made $1,000 in 1 week, that got my attention. But for me, it's not just about the money. It's about the freedom of time. And that's what this money has provided me. So I compared I took screenshots of my weekly paychecks of the same 2 weeks in 2012, and then I did it again in 2014. I don't know what you do, and I don't know what type of money you make, but as a social worker, as a single mom, this was life-changing for me. It doesn't happen overnight. This isn't get rich quick. But if you're willing to work hard, and if you want to build a business that's going to give you a weekly income that can literally like change the course of your life, you can do this. Because if I could do this and, it was just about working hard and being committed, and I did this from home as a single mom who was working full time, if I can do this, then you can do this too. It's not easy. It doesn't happen overnight, but it's possible. And it's not just me. There's many girls on our team who have built full-time incomes with coaching. So I shared these pictures here because this money to me means freedom. This picture over here, I'm home every single morning my kids go off to school. I'm sitting there taking pictures of them walking to the bus. And when they get off the bus, I'm here too, and we're doing homework. And it wasn't always like that for me. When I was working as a social worker, I was arranging sitters, and I was, asking my mom and different people, can you grab the kids here? Can you grab the kids there? And it was really stressful on everybody, and I hated it. And so being able to go full time and create this income has allowed me to be present with my children and take vacations. This is my big extended family. This is my mom and dad and my sisters and their husbands. And this was from this past summer. And then this was from spring break. We were in the Florida Keys, which now is like crazy hit with the hurricane. But I don't worry about vacation days anymore. I don't worry about sick days. I don't worry about any of that. And I used to worry about that. I used to have to say, no, we can't do that because I don't have the days off, or sorry, I can't drive for that field trip. I have to work. And so this money has given me freedom of time. And as a mom, that's priceless to me. So moving into what we do as coaching, like what is it that we actually do? Okay, you make this income, okay, and but what do you actually do as a coach? Okay, so number one, you commit to a challenge group in a program, and you share that. You share your journey, and you share it because you know that it's going to encourage and inspire others, and you invite others to join you. I know this sounds so simple, but as I was sitting here trying to figure out, okay, well, what am I going to tell them? What do we do as coaches? Like this is it. This is it. We invite other people to join us. We connect to team trainings and calls. Our team has trainings that we will plug you in. So you will learn all about, okay, well, how do you invite people, or how do you share on social media? I really am not comfortable with sharing. How do I do that? Or we've got new coach trainings. We have mentorships, weekly calls that you will be a part of, all types of different things that will help you get started. Personal development, that's another huge thing. We plug into the team trainings, we read books, we listen to audio and podcasts just to kind of get ourselves to a better place. And we work hard. This business, it's easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. I used to tell people when I would talk to them about coaching, oh my gosh, coaching is so easy, anyone can do it. And while that's true, it's also very easy not to do. And so if you're thinking about this, and maybe you're in a spot where you're looking to make some extra income for your family for maybe the holidays coming up, or maybe you have debt that you want to pay down and it's causing financial stress in your family, or maybe you just hate your job and you want to create a job that gives, that you love. I don't know where you're at, but if you're willing to work hard, then you can do this. You absolutely can do this. Okay, so I just wanted to touch base on some real quick things just about coaching. So coaches get a 25% discount. So if you drink Shakeology every month, you're going to save 25% on that. So that's huge. If you're a military spouse, so maybe you're a military wife, or maybe you yourself are military, whether you're active military or you're a veteran, you get to become a coach completely for free. Like, you will never pay a dime to be a coach. And that's just Beachbody's way of saying thank you. So that's pretty cool. Okay.
And reservist.
What'd you say?
And if you're in the reserves. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And if you're in the reserve. So basically any type of military, if you're active or a veteran, you would, or reserves, you get to be a coach for free. And again, there's all different types of coaches. Maybe you're just like, you know what? I just want the discount right now. I want to be a discount coach. That's totally fine. Maybe you're like, I'm not really needing to make six figures, but I would love to make some money for Christmas. I would love to make extra income right now for the holidays or whatever it is. Awesome. Or maybe you're like, you know what? I want to make six figures with this business. I want to do this. I want the freedom of time. I want to do this. then we can help you get there too. Everybody has different goals with this. There's different types of coaches on our team. I think we have maybe 400, between 400 and 500 people on our team. I think about 400. I don't know. But anyways, all different types of coaches. Like I said, we have coach trainings. So what you will get out of it, what you put into it. And that's different for everybody. So what is next? Okay. So if you're sitting here, you're like, okay, I don't know. This all just kind of seems like a lot. I don't know if I could handle all this or do it. I'm going to encourage you to take a leap of faith. I know how that feels, where you're kind of just like having that doubt, like, could I do all this? Do I have the time? Do I want to? Would anybody even like care about my journey or, whatever? I get that because I was there too. It took me 6 months from the first time someone invited me to coaching. It took me 6 months to watch them on Facebook before I finally decided, okay, I'm doing this. But I'm going to ask you to take a leap of faith, because you're not here by coincidence. Like, you're here for a purpose. I believe that. And your coach that sent you this, they believe in you too. And so I'm going to ask you, reach out to whoever sent you this video, or if you're on live, and have a conversation with them. Talk to them. If you're having some doubts, but it kind of sounds okay, but you just don't know, have a conversation with them. If you're getting off this and you're like, yeah, I want to do this, like, I'm all in, then go back to your coach and let them know that too. You're going to start by being in a challenge group. You're going to start on yourself first. You got to start working on you and getting yourself in a good place. And then in return, that's going to start to encourage and inspire others. So you're going to get into a challenge group. You're going to sign up for a coach as a coach. If you've gotten a challenge pack in the past, you get to become a coach completely for free, which is awesome. If you haven't gotten a challenge pack yet, and you haven't gotten Shakeology or Beachbody On Demand yet, then you would get a challenge pack and you get to become a coach for free as well. So that's kind of how you would get started. But if you're watching this, definitely go back to the coach that sent you to this and just have a conversation with them. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Am I forgetting anything? Does anyone have any questions at all for me? Or if you have any ideas of anything that I've forgotten? Nobody? April? Am I good? Yay. Okay. Awesome. All right. So I got it done. I couldn't see the time when I was talking, so I was like trying to rush. Okay. So here's the deal. Go back to your coach and talk to them about this. And if this is something that you want to do, if you want to start creating an income on the side, if you want to get into the best shape of your life, if you want to have more empowering, uplifting friends, if you want to create a business that you can do on your time, build it from your phone around your schedule, then I say take the leap of faith and go for this. Get the challenge pack, get into a challenge group, sign up for as a coach, and get into our new coach training ASAP. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And I just want to thank you guys for being on here tonight. I super appreciate you being here. And hopefully we will be welcoming you to our team soon.